Seems we have a tourney of 4 people, a modest size. Kewpie, Game Freak, myself, of course, Shadow Pelt, and Ayuito? Ioito? Huh. I've never seen them play before. I've seen them around in the matchmaking lobby, but it's always been when I've been busy. Haven't had a chance to play him yet. We'll see what he can come up with. It's like Mothfans just setting some things up, getting ready for Awakening the Maiden, 57th adventure. Um, uh, would we prefer a round robin or a 5-person bracket? Do you want to participate, Mothfan? It's up to you. 5-person round robin? Or does that take too long? Ah, yeah, that's fair. It's Kewpie! Probably the best intermediate player. No way. The orange diamond. We're missing Shadow Pelt. Is Shadow Pelt checked in by any chance? And is offline on Discord. Alright, he's here. We're good. Should be coming to the lobby anytime now. Oh. Alright, where is Shadow Pelt? Shadow Pelt! Oh no. This is round robin, right? Bracket hasn't changed on challenge, but round robin's pretty easy to just record. No big deal. Should we start with a different match then? While we wait for Shadow Pelt? Oh, no, there he is. Ghetto. Man, I miss Ghetto. Where has he been in tournaments? Anyway, we have Shadow Pelt on his signature arc. Or, goddamn. Shadow Pelt on the worm. Sally bonks a wide there. But the arc, definitely interesting pick into Shadow Pelt. Shadow Pelt sitting back, perhaps a little worried after those two bonks. Choosing to stay at mid-range. Laser. Yeah, Worm's pretty comfy. Arc can't really approach her. Some tough dodging on both ends to go in, but... Oh no! Arc just had that edge, barely could escape Novi Fire, but can't escape this one. Last heart for both players. The wide takes that. Shadow Pelt known for pretty quick matches either way. Oh. Bit of an ambitious clock there. It's pretty hard to clock Worm since she's so fast. Unless you're straight up in melee range, and even then, Worm can just DS. Our clock's there, manages to escape the Novi Fire, but clipped by the basic wide, and Shadow Pelt takes the first game. Oh, first to 3. Alright. BO5s across the board. Yeah, both people choosing to stay. Shadow Pelt maybe having going in. But luckily, DS trades. Yeah, a lot of this is just a melee scramble. Both players having some trouble at that range. Worm's melee is pretty good, but Confused kind of rough on Worm's attacks, but still manages to catch Arc with the wide there. Uh-oh. Lands the Confused though, lands the Confused. It's a pretty good opening here. Oh. Fortunately wide is just too strong. Oh. Worm Arc a matchup for sure. Oh, Macor. Oh, it's first to 5 or first to 3. First to 3. A little confusion there. No worries. Oh, the red arc. Interesting strategy. Perhaps trying to blind Shadow Pelt with how freaking deep red, especially the moon. Look at that. Shadow Pelt has his own blinding giant circle with that Novi fire. And man just going in. Arc almost landing that long range clock, but Shadow Pelt's just insane. He's always managing to keep that close range pressure on Ito, as we'll call him. And wow, like, forces out the clock with that Novi fire. Playing a little more cautious here, and then goes in for a melee. Sick wide. Oh no! He buffed at a bad time, but Shadow Pelt can't pressure him as well. When Worm's confused, you just stand still and not get hit. But Shadow Pelt takes it anyway. Yeah, wow, that looks so honestly terrifying. I don't want to play Arc into Shadow Pelt. And the fear of God into him. Alright, Mothman, who do we have up next? Kewpie versus Ugito. Oh, that's interesting. Oh wow, that was close. Mothman just barely got in there. So Kewpie, notorious Storm player, but has played other characters, and we'll see if decides to do that. No, Storm Beast full out versus Arc. Bit of an uncommon matchup now, I think. Not too many Arc players in the bracket. And Kewpie, insane with those walls, already forcing out that clock and getting a hit. Oh no, Arc's just having trouble getting back to center stage. Always around the walls. Oh, a nice hit though. Doesn't take the opportunity to charge the center stage. And ooh, yeah, clock in the corner. If you need to do that, that's always rough. Oh no. I don't know how I feel about these These clocks coming from Ito here. That's definitely back to the Mothman stream. Man, I should really like actually set up an M&S overlay and just be the backup streamer for everyone. Like if I had the setup, the infrastructure up, that wouldn't be a problem. Mothfan, you gotta come to the lobby. Alright, well, until Mothfan gets in the lobby, I'm gonna move on with the bracket. Game Freak versus Shadow Pelt. And I realized that my character choice is just revealed to the world. So maybe it is better if we move back, but oh well. Arc versus Worm. Yeah, I kind of intended for, oh, whoops. I've been intending to play Arc nowadays. Oh my god. Yeah, it might be, that streaming is playing weird things with my connection. But a little bit of teleporting there. And wow. Oh my god. Shadow Pelt's insane. I just controlling where Arc goes. Really, this ain't looking good. Oh, wide caught me there. Yeah, it's better for me to play Arc here. It's controlling Lich's butterflies, getting all that setup, dodging, and commentating on top of that is really hard. So yeah, Arc's also a fun character. I've been trying her out. So anyway. Oh, nice. The moon just clipped Shadow Pelt on the tail end, and I've managed to bring it back after a first card. Second card went a bit better. Oh, nice hit there. Oh wow, Shadow Pelt just weaving in and out of my wides. Not afraid in the slightest. Yeah, I can see why a lot of arcs have trouble in the corner. That is rough. Fortunately, my death toll right here, my death tolls always seem to matter somehow. Since I could dance around it like a lich flower. Boom. Alright, Mothman is back. So I can start revealing my whole character selection to the world. Looks like that's enough of my stream. Thanks Kewpie for chatting. My teeny tiny stream. And now we move it back to Mothfan's stream. Bye-bye. Alright. We're back in Mothfan's stream, and now... Thing, by the way. It's 1-0 for me over Shadow Pelt right now. with the Arc versus Worm. I don't think Shadow Pellet's ever played anyone else, to my knowledge. Oh no, that's really bad. Yeah, whiffing Clock there was a nightmare since a DS could just clap me if I ever left, but ooh, I'm able to keep Shadow Pelt away for now. Ah, yeah, Shadow Pelt is insane at keeping me in the corner, but I have to in order to escape corner. Oh, what? Fortunately, I got Clock out in time for me to live that. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not recognizing the cooldowns as well as I should be. Yeah, I went for quite the long-range Clock there, but ooh, Death Toll. Death Toll always matters. Don't let the haters tell you otherwise. Death Toll's the best debuff. Ouch. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Oh, I managed to escape the Novi Fire, but why? Just clipping me there as I'm trying to just sit back and pressure with the wide. Shadow Pelt managing to keep up that pressure. I might be playing it wrong by going so aggressively. Like, I don't think I'm supposed to do that. Oh. Shadow Pelt with a good Novi Fire, but I escape it by a hair and Moon punishes it. Oh. Oh, nice confuse. Oh, the wide. Oh? Buzzing sound on stream. Yeah, I know Saya wants to make the whole stats website and MNS rank and stuff like that, and he's this one's going to be a nightmare for him. Holy! A lot of melee scrambles. I've always thought it's like my best interest to force melee scrambles in a lot of matchups. Like Lich and Arc both did toxic. That looked like a toxic hit, but I could be wrong. Oh, nice paralyze. Just barely unable to land that Clock, and now Shadow Pulse seems to have me in the corner. Gets a hit. Oh no, I thought there was a gap there, but really weird basics. Time stop lands. Death Toll saving is in my ass right now. Doesn't save me from the wides though, sadly. And oh no, I saw it coming. Shadow Pelt, very aggressive, but sometimes it works against him. Oh, I should say staying. 2-1 right now. This is actually definitely pretty close. Yeah, it is pretty hard to just do aggression against Worm, but managed to get that basic going straight for him. Mini's is a pretty good debuff to land, in my opinion. Oh. I could get some greedy debuffs, but instead I ran right into the wide. Alright, managed to get that clock hit. Debuffed. Oh, another hit. Yeah, but sadly clock's on cooldown. With all the debuffs expiring too, I can't really do much out of that. A lot of Arc players think like the whole Moon Dash thing is not the greatest, but I feel like extra mobility really helps in transitioning from widing to non-widing. Not there though. There I just bonked. Alright, got that basic. Yeah, Arc definitely has a lot of stuff you can do as a character, from manipulating the basic to the clock debuffs, doing some nasty stuff. Ooh, just barely got out of that. Oh, wow! The confused laser placed right where I wanted to go. That was insane. But no, that was what a game that was. Sheesh. Oh? Awful for who? Arc just has to hope the worm is bad? Not sure. I think that matchup has a lot of... like, you have to bait Novi Fire sometimes, or manage to clock it and just stall out to get clock back, but you have QP versus Shadow Pelt. We're in V-Storm. This matchup is definitely quite rough for Worm at times, especially with that immediate checkmate. I'll just not find that tiny gap there. But this matchup, like, you got dodge, storm, get through the walls. All is just pure dodging skill. Novi Fire does not help in this, in terms of defense. Yeah, QP taking the first card. I do think Shadow Pelt's playstyle is definitely the way to go though, since the aggression can stop that, but Novi Fire, trading DSs, sadly, QP has enough time to just place another charge basic and counter Shadow Pelt. Yeah, manages not to get hit by the Storm Wide there, but gets hit by that one. Close range Storm Wide, kind of rough to dodge. Yeah, Worm might have some play in this matchup actually by frequently basicking at mid-range in order to stop the charge. But Kewpie manages to pull that anyway. Probably the best Storm Beast active. Versus Worm is kind of rough. Wow, that's insane. Kewpie just stood in Shadow Pelt, waited for him to DS'd himself, and then punished. Here we have Shadow Pelt struggling a bit to get in. A hole in the wall pops up, but runs into another charge basic. I guess that is one Worm's saving grace, is that she is the second fastest character. So her raw speed can just save her in situations where slower characters would get ruined. But couldn't find the hole. Tab basic seals it. I don't start charge basic. I wonder if there's like some mix there between Storm Beast charge basic and whether Storm Beast can DS fast enough to escape a Novi fire. Oh, the laser. Go for Kewpie right now. Probably having a tough time against two Storm Beasts. Crazy. Imagine if there was two Worms. Surely Worm needs it. Yeah, two Worms, though, that would be pretty nightmarish. I don't want to imagine it. There's only one Worm on screen, that's Shadow Pelt. Managing to find the gap. Can he... Ooh. Oh no, the wall's coming out again! The Novi Fire couldn't save him. Yeah, Kewpie able to sustain that pressure for insane amounts of time. It's a difficult thing to do, putting up those walls while avoiding, like for example that. A single bonk and Storm Beast's pressure kinda disappears. Oh, what? Was that a wide snipe in the top corner? That was so rough for Shadow Pelt, because now he's just open to getting walled over and over. Yeah, rough. Storm Beast definitely a character that can snowball off one mistake or two. Good game that was. Ooh. Ayuito versus me. Ooh, no Lich or Hood. I don't know, I could change that. I could play Hood, or I could play Lich. Lich is my main. I'll keep that a secret until the game starts. Oh, the Arc Mirror. This was a mistake. I don't really like fighting the red Arc. And managing to get him with that moon. I believe Moon Dash does counter paralysis as well, which is nice. Yeah, I'm just able to keep on the aggression. I'm looking a little like Shadow Pelt here, sitting at mid-range, putting out constant pressure. Oh no, he got the clock out late. That was unfortunate. also might be the ping. The ping is 250 for some reason. Whoops. That's a clock. Oh wow, Moondash does not stop paralysis. Interesting. Good to know for future reference. Luckily wide not too affected. They force out a clock. I don't think I've seen an arc mirror in so long. This is a crazy match. Crazy tournament. We're seeing some interesting character picks. Worm and Arc. Probably some of the more uncommon characters in the tournament. I managed to close that out. The wide pressure is a bit much for Ito. Going straight into the rematch. Arc mirror. Let's try this. Yeah, that worked, although I definitely have room to improve with the moon timing. Death toll, though. Somehow my death tolls always matter. It's really weird. Again. Oh no, he doesn't... He should have pushed me a bit more. Debuff trade, double paralysis. Yeah, dodging wide can be pretty rough for a new player. It's definitely what's carrying me right now through the match. I do respect the Arc though. Arc's definitely one of the more underused characters at the moment, but still very strong in my opinion, despite what some people may say. Uh-oh. That was unfortunate. It's actually pretty nice that he took that hit since I wasn't able to clock him. Something I've heard, I think Nyx does, is that he holds clock. Like if he's in a situation where he scores a hit, but is mid-clock, he'll just hold clock to get some extra debuff time. Speaking of debuffs, they're not really being used too much. Oh. This is a bit of a tough spot for me. All the debuffs applied. And I ran right into that clock. Well, good call out. Oh. Uh-oh. Yo! There's some connection shenanigans going on here. I managed to put that basic up there to cut off his escape. And oh, punish for the clock. That was a good game though. Arc Mirror is definitely not a matchup I'm too familiar with, but managed to clutch it out. Oh really? 4-man round robin. I'm going to be at quite the disadvantage here since every time I've fought Kewpie, it's always been incredibly close. And controlling Lich's setup is incredibly hard, even at the best of times. Yeah, definitely a frequent matchup. Perhaps seeing a Storm v Lich. Psych, it's Storm v Arc. Yeah, I've always wondered about this matchup since we have a lot of Storm complainers, but I'm not sure. Oh wow, I managed to swing that basic to punish his charge there. Oh yeesh. Yeah, I can see why, like maybe those complaints have some merit to them. It's really hard to get in, definitely a lot harder than what I would usually experience. And oh, I've got too much reflex. Tapping DS when that does not work on Storm. Since Arc's faster than Lich, thought I could squeeze through, but didn't make it. Wow, that is rough. I am able to just casually redirect though while I'm up here. And if Kewpie is listening right now, I'm exposing like all my strategies probably, but that's how it be. Whoops. Got a hit there though. Oh, managed to squeeze through that wall. On one heart, but I'm so far keeping it alive. I'm not alive anymore though. Oof. Oh, this is rough, but I'm gonna try one more since definitely feels like Arc has some stuff in this matchup. I should score the first hit, luckily. Dodging the charge melee. Oh, he knew where I was going. Whoops. That was an awful clock. I'm probably gonna die for that, but no, the moon punish. Nice. Whoops. Oh, wow. Insane by Kewpie. Oh, I actually managed to take a card. That's surprising. Yeah, Kewpie is definitely waiting to try and link up a wall with that other approaching charge basic. Oh no, I missed the gap between those three. And couldn't get through that. This matchup is hard. Huh. On the bright side, Arc's slow speed while widening means that I can apply pressure and focus, basically focus at the same time. Interesting quirk of Arc. I'm actually, actually managing to get to min walls here, almost. Small walls at least. So I should have some stuff I can do. But staying at center stage is ridiculously important. Oh my lord. Oh, confused. That's a big debuff to land. Oh, I couldn't take advantage of it because of the wide snipe instantly. Yeah, confused definitely makes the walls a lot harder to make. Speaking of the walls, it looks like I've backed myself into a corner. No, I've managed to escape. This is actually a pretty fun matchup. Definitely pretty not a bad option to storm. Maybe you just gotta know how to deal with the walls and such. Yeah, Kewpie definitely holding that charge melee, trying to catch me going in, but I just stayed in the clock for as long as I could and landed a couple debuffs. Pretty important. Oh. The wise got way too thick. I couldn't escape them. Oh, that's really bad. There's a good chance I get walled here. Well, I am up a heart. A simple heart. And, oh wow! Taking a card off Kewpie with Arc. Wow, 1-1. See if I can keep this momentum going. What is that? Oh wow, he is paralyzed. It's fake debuffs, but the other way. That's interesting. It didn't say paralyzed on my screen. Hardest read of my life didn't work. And I cornered myself. Yeah, this matchup is something, alright. Wow. That railgun was a millimeter away from hitting me. I've managed to get out without taking any hits. Oh! Nice, that was insane clone. Caught me lacking a little. And, oops. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think many people would do this like I do. Stand in the middle of everything and just sit there. Oh, I should have just... That was a mistake. And it looks like I'm gonna get walled here. Kewpie's pressure definitely rough. Forced to burn clock. Really unfortunate. Thankfully, a lucky hit, and I just barely managed to escape the charge. And punished his Kewpie with that. Whoops. Managed to escape that. One hit. Keeping it close even with Arc, wow. Maybe this could be my new counter pick into Kewpie. Definitely there's something here. Luckily there's a space up here for me to live, and yeah. I was wondering if I was seeing things, but no, there was actually a gap there. A gap down here too. Now clock is forced. Unfortunate, but I still have 4 hearts. It's coming to min walls. Arc does get better as the walls close in, or so I hear. Oh no. A little bit of panic. Fortunately, still with enough hearts right now. At least a gap in the walls opened up and I was able to escape. Ooh. Stood too long there, but Kewpie trying to doing a little bit of wide rush down, trying to catch me off guard there. And top basic, oof. However, I'm only 1 heart down, definitely not. Clock is forced. Oh, this is rough. And the wide snipe. Oh man. Yeah, I'm staying. Yeah, QP starting off backed up a little. It's surprising. Oh wow, QP just widening, keeping me locked there. A charge basic would have hit me, but I could have also reacted. And this is not looking good for me. Looks like a clock will be forced. Thankfully the clone expires, letting me escape for free. Oh, landed paralyzed. Paralyzed is a pretty decent debuff to land since and wow, I'm surprised throughout that whole interaction I did not get wide sniped. Man, yeah, I got a little greedy there trying to get through that gap, and oh no, I cornered myself. That's really bad. Ooh. Wide interaction with clone is kind of weird. Oh, I didn't even... How do I miss a giant ball just moving across the screen? Wow. Yeah, I wasn't moving at the right angle to dodge those wides. The angle's a bit different on Lich, or on Arc compared to Lich, it feels like. I stalled it out for so long and managed to get out without getting hit. It's pretty nice. Moon. Oh, fake debuff. That sucks. Oh, I got greedy again. Should have gone up. He was definitely adapting to all this, though. Looking pretty rough. Oh no, Man, that was rough. But good games to QP. Played very well. The fact that I managed to take a game with Arc is a miracle in itself. All right, and looks like we're going to do a results read here. We have first Kewpie with 3 wins. Well done to Kewpie. The Storm Beast, as always. The absolute menace of ATM. Now in second, we have myself, Game Freak 9, with 2 wins. I went full arc this tournament, which is a bit hard to multitask with. Anyway, third, Shadow Pelt with 1 win, and fourth, Uito with no wins, but still had a pretty good performance. This is, I believe, their first tournament, new player, so definitely good on them for deciding to enter. That is how you get better at the game. Simply just smashing your head into top players. Oh, Uito is in the chat. Yeah. If you want tips, you can ask in the MNS Discord. But a personal tip, at least what I use to get better, is watch your VODs. VODs are a bit scuffed this game, but I believe you still have some. So try to analyze them, see what went wrong. Ask other people what went wrong even. Other people will give you feedback. But still, well done. Alright, looks like that'll be all for this Awakening the Maiden. 56.5 perhaps. Little fun mini bracket. Good games to everyone who played. Definitely interesting character choices this time. And that'll be all. Goodbye, everyone.